to Alamo Master Arborist channel. Today I'm going to be covering what it takes to become a municipal arborist, or in this case, it's the ISA has actually changed it to urban forestry professional. This is a credential through ISA. And just so you understand what the requirements are and how to properly test for it, I would say that the requirements that you need in order to take the exam is you need to have 3 years of verifiable experience in arboriculture dealing with urban forestry trees, or managing urban forestry, the urban forestry. Now, this can be in many different ways. Dealing with trees with the local tree company or landscape company, to me, I think qualifies. They may demand that you elaborate more on why it's urban forestry. I know when I initially applied to be a municipal arborist, I tried using utility work and it was kicked back, which doesn't doesn't make sense to me, because how is it that um, you do tree work or manage vegetation around power lines, and that's not considered urban forestry, especially if it's circuit work that's done every 4 to 6 years. So there has to be some kind of an accountability there. But that being said, I did have other experience that allowed me to get that certification. One of the main books, I recommend this book, Forestry, Planning and Managing. This is a really good book to go over and to read. It's pretty thick. It's a pretty thick book. It's by Robert W. Miller, but it's a really good informal book, and understanding the urban landscapes and forestry, and understanding how we developed different projects over time, how the idea of urban landscape comes back from hundreds, if not thousands of years, from different societies of coexisting with trees. But coexisting with trees is very important, and basically the history behind tree development in the modern world. But I mean, it's a really good read, but it does have several good test questions that are on that exam. And then I would also encourage you to read the Municipal Specialist Certification Study Guide. Is a really good book to read if you're going to try to become a certified arborist, municipal specialist. If you're going to try to become a municipal specialist, this book and the Urban Forestry book are really good books to review and read and purchase, and to go over material that is dealing with urban forestry and in preparation for the municipal specialist exam or the urban forestry professional exam. I would encourage you to also look at other resources. There's plenty of different videos. Unfortunately, as you progress higher into the levels of arboriculture, there is less materials to look at. The materials become so much more vast that you have to encompass in order to properly understand the material. But that being said, it is one of the harder exams. I would also, in my experience, it may be better to go through being a certified arborist than a municipal or utility specialist, tree risk assessment qualified, and then becoming a board certified master arborist. What makes it a little bit harder, at least for me, is that in my experience, it was a little bit harder to become a municipal specialist or urban forestry professional being a board certified master arborist, because I typically look at it from the lens of the tree. The tree is the primary importance, but that's not the case when you're becoming a municipal specialist or urban forestry professional or a utility arborist. The infrastructure has to be balanced with the actual health and structure of the vegetation of the trees. So keep that in mind whenever you're looking at these answers and questions, when you're trying to answer these questions, because if you look at it purely from the state of protecting the tree, you're going to get some of these questions wrong. That would be my number one advice to people. And then also, don't get discouraged if you do fail. I believe they give you one retake and free retake, and just study new materials. Use that, look at that fail as a learning experience, and grow beyond it, and use it as a way to find other research that you, or other information and sources to look up. Use that as a guide to look up and find those resources. And again, don't give up. And I encourage you all. We need more arborists in this field. We need more people protecting our urban forestry and our valuable trees out there. So I would encourage you, if you have any questions or if you want to reach out to me, please do so. My Gmail is alamomasterarborist@gmail.com. You can also check out my website. I'll have it in the description. I'll put them in all the descriptions. And then you can also leave a comment. I will eventually get to you, and I'll eventually try to add more and more videos as time goes on for issues and things I see. Thank you.